There we go. Here's my 2023 Tundra. This was part of my bed cover, Paragon bed cover that I paid $1,500 for. As you go into the bed, you can see there's all the parts of the water main that got knocked into the back of my truck and busted out my back window, and also completely damaged the cab back there. I'm so glad no one was in there, because with the way stuff is strewn about inside the cabin, it probably would have launched parts and killed somebody, or at least damaged them, hurt them very bad. I'm going inside the back door now. This is one of the parts I was talking about. That was in here. In the door, there's this thing. That wasn't there before. Glass everywhere, of course. And there's still some water in this tub back here where I can store things. You can see the ceiling's kind of damaged right there where it's caved in on top. I think whoever was sitting in this seat, Thomas, on the way down here, if he would have still been in that seat, it could have been a very bad situation. All right, rest of the truck doesn't look too bad, I guess, other than the water damage. The water got pretty high at one point. It was all up on the dash and on the screen and everything. It had gotten all up in there. Most of that was splash up there, but there was certainly a lot of water inside, because things that were in the back seat were in the front seat. They'd floated to the front seat. I'll show you an example of that in a minute. Overall, the front didn't get too damaged. Excuse me. No damage here really, other than the license plate holder, which I think they did that when they were towing it. All right, let's see. You notice they have deflectors. That aft deflector got knocked off also. There's dirt, rocks everywhere. See the rocks stuck in there. Driver's side. So that bottle right there was actually in the back seat on the floor, and it floated up to the front. I know that. And then come around to this side, you can see how the sides caved in right here. As the car was driving, it hit the water main and knocked it into the back of my truck, which then slammed into the upper cabin window, breaking the window. And then you can see it bent the front end of the bed inward. So then for about an hour, the water varied in pressure and in volume, but eventually it ended up just going right in the back window. At one point, and I couldn't even see the vehicle. There was that much water coming over the top of it. You knew there was a vehicle there, but you couldn't tell what kind of vehicle it really was. Actually, it was that bad, the water flow. But then they eventually got that shut off. But they gave us this nice part to take home if we want it. What do you think, guys? That can't be cheap. It's certainly not light. I'm just glad none of us were in the vehicle. Anyway, that's where we're at. I'm gonna go to the top real quick and take a quick video of that. Oh, you can see how it's been pushed upward, and because it's been crushed here, pushed upward. It wasn't like that before. And there should be a lot of dents from when rocks were coming down out of the air from that water spout that was happening. Anyway, that's pretty much all she wrote. There she is. Gonna miss her. I'll get another one. Bye.